What is popping? What's popping? How y'all doing? Let's recap these games. Why not? What y'all think about these games? Wait till everybody get up in here. Let's look at the chats. How? Look like they switched it up on here. Look like they switched it up. Hope all is well. So we had 2 games tonight. The first game we had was the Pacers versus the Cavs. Now, I didn't do a video today with NBA. I've just been so busy this whole weekend. This whole weekend just been an L with getting cars fixed, dealing with drama because both cars was out. Got Tennille's fixed first. I got a rental. Had to drive to Defiance, Ohio. Finally went there for a niece graduation. Did that yesterday. Today had Omar football practice. I'm a coach for his tots, for his flag football. So we had that early. And it's been raining all day. It's still raining now. It's just been raining all day. So we had a fun rain-wet practice. That was interesting. That was cool, though. Wasn't too bad. Then after that, my boy finally is having his boy. He have 3 girls, and he's just been waiting on a boy, and he gave up all faith. Like, I ain't having no more kids. I think his youngest like 7, 6. And went on a cruise and got to cruising. Got to stroking and poking. And he had found out he's having twins. Live it like, bro, I already got 3 girls. Twins, just my luck. I got 2 more girls, 5 kids. And he's having boys. So he had a baby shower today. And that was live. Did that. So I didn't get a chance to really put in too many plays today. But, you know, we still turned out green with NBA. So I would take it. Y'all know the rule of thumb. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, that subscribe button. Come subscribe with your boy. And we always need likes at 50% participation. So right now we have 16 people in here. We at least need 8 likes. We're at 5. Make sure you guys get it up. So the first game with the Pacers versus the Cavs. What was the spread on that game? Because I didn't look at any of it. Spread of the game, I'm assuming if I was to guess, it would be Cavs at home, Cavs 6.5. That's what I would guess was the spread. Let's see. 8.5. Even worse. 8.5 spread. Beautiful. The Pacers end up winning tonight, and they won by 9 points. That is some good money if you took that upset. The upset was plus 300, and if you took the upset plus more points. The thing is, most people didn't probably see the upset. If I'm a bet man, which I am, let's see, the regular season series was the Pacers 2-1. Was it 2-1 or 3-1? 3-1. Pacers 3-1. So the kicker is, going in, I would have been looked at and be like, look, for some reason, the Pacers have beat them in Indiana. They have beat them in Cleveland. And the last time they played, they beat them in double overtime. So I would have definitely took the Pacers to cover the spread. I wouldn't have took the Pacers to win outright. I wouldn't have had the cojones to do that. I would have took the Pacers to cover the spread because looking at it, it's like, man, they won 3 games, and the only game they didn't win, they lost by 10. So I would have been like 8 points. That's too many points. And the Cavs, didn't they sweep their team who they just played? Did they sweep? Who did they play? Was it Orlando? Or how many did it take for them to win? Because it seemed like the Cavs been sitting for a while. They played the Heat. Yeah, they swept the Heat. Swept the Heat. So they haven't been playing. Indiana just played like a few days ago. So it's easier. They're in a rhythm. Now, this series don't favor the Cavs because in the NBA now, you really don't want to be the home team for the most part. You don't want to, such as you don't want to have home court advantage. Reason being, in this NBA that we are watching now, upsets are easy because every team shoot 53s. So if you shooting 53s, anything can happen. Anybody can get hot. And if somebody end up getting hot, you can easily lose one of the 2 games at home. The pressure is on the home team. If you win 2-0, you did what you're supposed to do, and you have to go back to the other team. But it's a high chance that somebody's going to steal one of those first 2 games. Pacers already did what they needed to do. They won that first game away, and they won it convincingly. So now they're going to be like, yo, we possibly can win this next game. Now, let me make sure comments and stuff is on because I don't go live on my phone too much lately. Y'all know I do if needed. Make sure. There we go. All right, everything is working. So if you look at it, let's see who did what. Because it's the first time I'm looking at anything. All right, Pascal. Jeez. All starters was in double figures. All starters was in double figures. You had Nembhard, 23 points, 5 from 6 from downtown, 7 from 10. Played perfect. Tyrese Halliburton, 22 points, 13 assists. 9 for 5 from the field, 2 from 6 from 3. Turner, 13 points. Nesmith, 17 points. Siakam, 17 points. And Mathurin, 11 from the bench. They completely played perfect. So the first thing I'm looking at that is saying they're not going to do that again. They're not going to play like that again. So my initial reaction is to hammer the Cavs game 2. I believe the spread would be just as good. Probably the exact same spread, to be honest. Because you're not about to get Nembhard shooting 5 from 6 from downtown. Nesmith shooting 4 for 6 from downtown. In Cleveland. I don't believe that's happening again. Is it cold where you at? I just did a status on Facebook saying, what I say? I think having your heat on in May. This is just terrible. This is ghetto. It's cold outside and it's been raining all day. My wife having the heat on, bro. It is cold in our house. It is in May. This Michigan weather needs to stop. I don't know why I don't live in Florida yet. Well, I do know, but I need to move to Florida sooner or later. I'm gonna speak it to existence because this is not the move. This is too cold. Hasma, what's going on? Just June, hope all is well. What is popping? What is popping? So going down to the Cleveland Cavs. Mitchell went 13 for 30. So he unloaded the clip. 13 for 30. He shot everything. 33 points. But you still shot under 50%. 44, 45%. Mobley, 9 for 13, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Double-double. Mobley won't do that again. Jared Allen, 6 for 7, 12 points, only 5 rebounds. I was telling T4, you can't really take both of them for rebounds. You got to take one or the other because Mobley and Allen is one and the same with rebounds. It's hard for both of them to pop up. You had Strew 7 points, Merrill 6 points. So you had 2 players that didn't get in double figures, but you had 2 on the bench. You had Hunter got 11, and Jerome, his bum self, when I needed him, ain't did nothing. Jerome had 21. If I bet on him, he would do absolutely nothing. So let's look at the odds for their next game. Even worse. Even worse. I said it's going to be the same. 9.5. So they have Cleveland basically to blow them out this second game. That's a crazy spread. The problem is, it's not worth betting. Vegas is so smart. Because me knowing numbers, me knowing betting, I'm like, Cavs easily should win this second game. Easily should win this game. Because what you call it ain't gonna play like that. They played like it was a game 7 and they was at home. So nobody's seen the Pacers coming out like that. The problem is, who is about to take Indiana to start off 2-0 in the series, getting ready to go home, but you don't trust Cleveland enough to take them for that spread. I wouldn't trust Cleveland for that spread. The thing, I know they should win because, number one, everything I just said. Number two, Vegas want Cleveland to win. The NBA do not want Pacers to go up 2-0. Because just imagine if the Pacers swept them. That's 3 less games for them to make money, ticket sales, sports bets. It mess up the whole. They'll probably lose like $500 million if it didn't go to game 6. Say if it went to game 7 versus a sweep, they're gonna lose $500 million off that. So I would assume Vegas is like, hey, talk to these refs. Refs make sure Cleveland win. So that's why I believe that. 8, my girl Raina in there. What's going on? Shit, might be seeing Warriors in Boston again. Interesting. We're going to definitely talk about the Warriors next. I was shocked with the Cavs game. I wasn't able to watch it due to being at F1 in Miami. How was that in Miami? I know that was live. I wanted to go because I had a sponsorship with, I still got one with Crypto.com. They still pay me. Shout out to Crypto.com. I was going to go to the first one they had in Miami. But I've never been to like a NASCAR type event, F1 racing. So let me know how that was. Everybody that's in here that's new, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We need 50% participation at all times. We got 34 people in here right now. So we at least need 17 likes. We are at 12. Get them likes up. Just always know when you come on my live, hit the like button, then talk to us in the chat. Let's get this algorithm going. Let's get this up to 100 people. Keep on going. So make sure you guys hitting that like button. Let's get this algorithm popping. Tap in. Tell us where you guys are from. What's y'all thoughts about the games? all of that stuff. She said, first time, I'm definitely going again. So once we get 3 more likes, we will talk about the next game. Hasma says, it is all rigged. Vegas doesn't lose. Just got to be on the right side. 100% got to be on the right side. I hate getting small cigars. But while Bill's close early since it is a Sunday, so I couldn't get my leave. I want to leave it today. I was going to go to Camacho. But when I can't go to Wild Bill's, and I pick it up at like my liquor store that's right next door to Wild Bill's, their humidor is decent, but it's not the same. And I hate smoking old cigars, and a lot of them have old cigars. And this was Romeo and Juliet. That was not too old. 2 more likes so we can keep it going. Ian from Camden. My name is Sharon, not Sharon. I am sick. My Rockets lost. I know you're sick. Was you confident going into the game? 2 more likes so we can talk about the next game. Braves actually won. I had the Braves to win today. I was going to add them on my money line play, but I was like, I don't want the Braves to piss me off. This is not a gun. This is a lighter. Because I'm so good and locked in with MLB. If you look at it, the Braves been getting cooked by the Dodgers, and it's hard for teams to sweep. No matter if you're playing the best team, playing the worst team, it's hard to beat a team 3 days in a row. It's just very hard to do, especially winning back-to-back. All right, we got 18 likes. We could continue on. So let's talk about it. The second game, we had the game everybody wanted to see. Warriors versus the Rockets. Going into this, you've seen Kevin Durant and Devin Booker get taken out. The OG Kevin Durant get taken out the playoffs. Next, you see LeBron and Luka. The OG LeBron get taken out of the playoffs. And next, everybody was talking is Steph Curry. He's the only one left. He's the only OG left. He's going to go out, and it will be the end of them all. Tonight, going into the game, if I was a betting man, which I am, who I would have winning? All stats and analytics had Rockets winning. If I looked at the series, what I did and went through every player, I had the Rockets winning on stats and analytics. Off of my gut, my heart, and my money, I would have picked the Warriors. And I'm going to tell you why. Reason I would have picked the Warriors is, first, I would have looked at the other game 7s we had so far. What was the differences? What did I notice? And I noticed, like, with my Detroit Pistons and New York, the problem with that was lack of experience. New York beat Detroit not because there was a better team. To me, they wasn't a better team. Detroit was winning damn near every game with no problem. Lack of experience, couldn't close the game. Bad coaching on some instances. New York, more experience, beat us. When it came down to this game 7, it's like, first thing, history is the Warriors they eliminate the Rockets every year. Every year, they getting them Rockets up out of there. Every year. So history gonna show they gonna get them up out of there. Second thing is the experience. You got Steph Curry and you have Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green on the team going against Sagoon and Van Fleet and Dylan Brooks. Who you trust more? Who do you trust more? It's like, all right, Dylan Brooks and Draymond. Draymond's better than Dylan Brooks. Jimmy Butler and Van Fleet. Jimmy Butler better than Van Fleet. Steph Curry, Sagoon, So it's a 3-0 sweep, such as who are you going to trust more? Those are three. Only thing you just know, Draymond could possibly get kicked out of the game. And Dylan Brooks can get them. They kind of cross cancel each other, so I wouldn't be mad at that, if you said that. So I would have picked what you call it for the upset because they had plus money. The only kicker is they wasn't at home, but all the pressure, even though I feel like pressure's on the Warriors, the pressure was on Houston because the Warriors already did it. Now, going into tonight, we did 10 bets, 10 plays. And let's look at the 10 plays. Since I didn't have time to do all the crazy plays, I just did 10 props, half a unit each. And we had, let's see. We had Jimmy Butler, points, rebounds, and assists under. That hit. We had BP, under points and rebounds. Did that hit? I'm not sure. Draymond Green, points and assists under. What the Rockets did, they treated Draymond how the Clippers treated Westbrook. The coach and the game plan and the strategy was like, look, if we're going to lose, I'm willing to lose if Russell Westbrook beat us. If he hit them shots, giving them open shots, because we know Westbrook can get streaky and get hot and hit some threes and get motivated and do stuff, or he can just be cold and just brick everything. So they're like, we're rocking with him, going to brick everything, give him the shots. And Westbrook was hot and cooked them and made them pay for it. So the Rockets did the same thing with Draymond. They're like, Draymond is not a scorer. Let him score. First 5 points by Draymond. So Draymond seen the ball, go in the shot, hit a three. Soon as the game started, I put in a group chat like, yeah, Draymond about to go off at this point. You take his under, 5 points in the first 2 shots. Oh, yeah. It's going down. And it's bad when Draymond hit more threes than Steph Curry, bro. Now, who else we had? Carry on. We had Sagoon under on points, 21 points. How many points does Sagoon have? Let me see. 21. So we got him on a hook. Van Fleet over 16.5. Oh, I'm so happy that Buddy healed, or however you say his name, hit that last second 3 because they thought he was going to run it out. And he shot the 3, and Van Fleet got mad and went down and shot like the half-court 3, ended up hitting it. Got him on a hook. We got that. Jalen Green, points under. Free money. Free money. Dude got baby mama drama right now. I already know it. Amin Thompson, he cooked us. Gary, oh, no, we didn't go, we got a void. We didn't go 6 for 10. We went 6 for 9. We got a void. I forget. Gary Payton didn't play. Steven Adams, under on rebounds. I had 8.5. He had 7, so we got him. And Easton over 7 points, and he had 5, so almost. Actually, so let me go back to that. Forgot we had a void, so we went 6 for 9. Great winning night. Green night. So let's look at the points. We had Draymond, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Butler, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Curry, 3 points in the first half. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Was flirting with that trip dub. Buddy Hield, 33 points, 9 threes, makes 0% any damn sense. The Warriors supposed to lost this game. I can't even hold you up. Steph Curry struggled, played like spit. Butler didn't do anything exceptional, to be honest. All right, he didn't do anything exceptional. He ain't played good enough to win the game, in my opinion. You had Draymond and Buddy is the reason the Warriors won this game. That's the simple reason why they won this game. It's literally that simple. Those two went Super Saiyan. Steph is lucky because due to him, he was able to play up. He was able to play ahead. So it's different when you're going into halftime up 8, 9, 10 points or whatever it is. All game they led. So it's like Steph Curry is him. So after a while, he's going to start making shots and it's no pressure. If it's pressure, you're going to shoot a little bit different, a little bit tighter. It was no pressure. So he's like, okay, I can finish this game on out. Draymond already hot. Butler, he like, I can finish this game on out. So they got lucky with Buddy and Draymond helping him. The Warriors. BP 4 for 12. He didn't help him. 1 for 7 from 3. He was a liability. 9 points. The bench did nothing. They did that with getting 3 points from their bench from Looney. 3 points from their bench. Everybody played 40 minutes plus besides Buddy. They played the starters a whole game. Curry was like, look, if we're going down with you guys. Curry set for 2 minutes. Butler set for 3. Green and BP set for 8. That's wild. They was like, we going out with y'all. And it completely worked. So everybody that's in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We always need 50% participation with the likes. We got 47 people in here. Let's get to 50. So to do that, you guys got to hit that like button. Soon as you come in, you got to leave a comment because that's going to help out the deal. Let's see. Cavs might win 2 games. So you saying the Cavs? Where's my man from Cleveland? What my dog got from Cleveland that usually call in? What's his name? I know he's probably crying right now. Are you in here, my dog from Cleveland? Are you in here? Do you need some love? Do you need some help? Because I know you're going through it. I said y'all should win in 6. Before the series started, I'm like, Cleveland are clearly the better team. You guys should win in 6. So that means the Pacers got to win 2 games. Series not over with. I got Pacers winning 1 more game. I got Cavs in 6. We gonna see because we know will Donovan Mitchell score 33 points again, and it was lose if he scored 33 points again, shooting 40-something%. Shooting all that time, messing up the rhythm. Yo, fix your FanDuel account. I wish. You probably the one that hacked it. I'm a Braves fan. We needed that. Yeah, y'all gone, dead clock is right twice a day, especially when they're back-to-back. I need the team no home run. Bobby is on Bobby is on a historic run I never seen in sports betting history. For what Bobby is doing is right now, Bobby is probably the number one capper in the world over the last like 2 months, last few months. Because if you look at his double doubles he was doing with NBA before the playoffs and his no home runs he is doing with MLB and hitting it consistently is crazy. Buddy has been hot. If you're not a Hall of Famer, where you're waiting for, what we seen a guy drop $25 on it and won 9,000 a day. Shout out to what's my man name? What's his name? Can't think his name, but shout out to him who ended up hitting it. I think the Celtics make easy work with the Knicks. Yeah, I agree. The Knicks might mess around and get swept from the damn Celtics because they can't. I don't have they beat them all series. I don't even think they even beat them once in the regular season. Let me see. Tomorrow we got Knicks. Oh, and we got the Nuggets first Thunder already. That's quick. That is quick. So Vegas have Celtics will blow them out to beat them by 10. So they got it a blowout game 1. And the regular season matchup, Boston beat them 4-0. Boston swept them. They beat them first game 109-32. 132. They beat them by 20 points first game. Second game, they beat them 131-104. They beat them by 27 points. Third game, 118-105. They beat them by 13 points. And the last game, they beat them in overtime by 2. So it kind of got better and better. Yeah, them boys might get swept because if they play Boston, how they played Detroit, just think of that. Think of my Detroit team. My Detroit team was the better team. If you watch the games, Detroit was the better team. They just played better. Cat ain't do nothing. Brunson, they had the best player on the floor with Brunson. Cat's trash. Nobody else really was helping them for the most part, such as Brunson. But if they play like how they play Detroit, they're going to get swept to Boston. Because Boston, they can sit Tatum and still probably sweep them. They can sit Brown and still probably sweep them. They just got too many players that can just come in and just light it up because they're going to shoot 100 threes. And gotta hope. And they don't make 50% of them. We not ready yet to get rid of Jalen Green. He is trash. Jalen Green, yes, he got some problems going on. I like the Wolves in that series. So Wolves against the Warriors, WW. The problem is the series favor the Warriors because of what I said when I first got on the live is that the home team is in a disadvantage this year in playoffs. So, for example, right, the Wolves now, because they was the 7th seed? What was the Warriors, like an 8th seed or something weird? So it's like the Wolves upset the Lakers. The Warriors upset the Rockets, mainly because they had this new stuff they got with this play-in. I hate the play-in, to be honest. So you have two teams that both upset, right? Now Minnesota has home court advantage. That do not help Minnesota because what happens is first 2 games are in Minnesota. The Warriors are going to probably win one of those games. Just like in Houston, did they win game 1 or game 2? They end up starting off, they split. And with them losing their last 2 games, closing out in Houston, hopping on a plane and going right to Minnesota. They're not going home. They're going right to Minnesota. They have their confidence. Curry played absolutely terrible. Buddy now had a historic career game with 9 threes and a game 7. For the rest of his life, you can't tell him nothing. You have 9 threes in a game 7, and you're the primary reason that you help Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler win. His confidence is through the roof. So no matter how much he missed this rest of the playoffs, he might be on fire, to be honest, because his confidence is through the roof now. So it's going to be hard to stop him. Butler probably won't have a game this bad. Wasn't a terrible game, but and BP will wake up sooner or later, right? You know. Now, I like Warriors probably upsetting that first game. So let's look at and see who's the favorite for that game. Warriors and Timberwolves. Timberwolves are 6-point favorite going in. Definitely will probably be taking the Warriors to cover that spread, or more like I'll probably upset is plus 190. So I'll probably figure out to make it plus 100 type of deal. So I like that upset with that one. Now, when we look at the points for the Rockets, Thompson was 9 for 16, 24 points, 9 rebounds, which was good. Dylan Brooks, only 8 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, not good enough. Sagoon, 21 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 fouls. He gave everything he had, but he went 9 for 23 because nobody else could score or help him. So he kind of had to do that, so he shot bad. Van Fleet, 6 for 13, close to 50%. 3 from 6 from 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, no, he did his job. Jalen Green, 8 points. Jalen Green had to be better for them to be able to win. I caught the third quarter, place a bet real quick with the Hard Rock. Buddy won me some coins. Yeah, Buddy was hot. Then Ant-Man would be the new face of the league after he take down LeBron. No. Anthony Edwards. If he win a ring this year, I would love him to win a ring this year. Because it will be his Jordan moment of putting the league on notice that a new king is here. We know it's a new prince is here. You're a prince right now. If he won the championship, a new king is here because this will be one of the greatest historic runs to championship in NBA history that I can think of, because his first round, what is Anthony Edwards, 24? I would assume he's like 24. I mean, let me see. How old is Anthony Edwards? Who is this white man? Look at this, y'all. How old is Anthony Edwards? Who is this white man that y'all just told me that's 62? Who is this man? What? Oh. How old is NBA player Anthony Edwards? He's 23. So if you have a 23, if you have a 23-year-old beat Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, 2 Hall of Famers. Devin Booker gonna be a Hall of Famer probably too. He beat Kevin Durant. That's gonna be one of the top great. He's already top 75, one of the greatest players ever played the game. So your first round, you beat 2 Hall of Famers. Your second round, you beat LeBron James, people consider the greatest player to ever play this game, the number 1 scorer, number this, and Luka, who will probably finish NBA top 15, the greatest to ever play it, because he's still young. You beat both of them two. If you win this series, you will beat Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler. And the Western Conference Finals, for you to go to the playoffs, it's either you're going to be Joker, greatest player in the NBA, Westbrook, and Murray, or you're going to be SGA. And if you do that, you're going to be playing, let's just say, conversational sake, Boston will make it. You beat the defending champs, Boston, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. That might be the greatest run to a championship from a young player in history. So I would love for him to do that, because that'll make a different narrative. That'll make so much more debates, so much more content and all that stuff. Shout out to the people that's hitting the like button. Whenever y'all come in here, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, leaving a comment so we can help out the engagement and all that stuff. Keep on doing it. That is hype that keep me on here longer. Buddy was on fire tonight. Have you seen a video? Haven't seen your video in a minute. You're doing a letter playoff challenge. Byron, I've been doing the videos a lot lately. I think the algorithm is different when I do a live video from my phone. When I do it from my phone, I think it notifies different people. I think it's weird. I don't think it's the same as me doing it from my computer, but my algorithm be algorithm, so never know. I've been doing some. We ain't been successful because we ain't hit one, but it's a new round, so why not? Let's do one tomorrow. Let's do one starting tomorrow. Get this thing popping. Why not? I do like the Timberwolves, but Draymond might punk Rudy out the game. One thing I did learn, I know about Rudy. Rudy, I don't know if it's a French thing, different country thing. Rudy get intimidated by certain players. Like right now, Rudy preferred to play the Rockets. He didn't want no parts of Draymond Green because he know Draymond Green had choked him out. Draymond Green is crazy. He don't want no parts of Steph Curry. He had to be claimed there. He don't want Jimmy, but he don't want no parts. The good thing is, if he played like the Rudy that played last game, which he probably won't because he was a bum all series into that last game, nobody can stop him on the Warriors. Warriors don't have the personnel to stop Rudy Gobert, to be honest. He can drop 20 and 20 every game. If he wanted to, if he was a dog, if he had that Shaq energy. But, we'll see. But he could easily. Wow, never knew that about every year. Jimmy is on fire. He is on the right team right now. Yeah, he's definitely on the right team because his team got swept. And he is now moving to the second round, and it was a play-in team. They was out the playoffs. They had to do a play-in to make it. And that's crazy. And they upset a team. Kind of convincingly, to be honest. It was up 3-1. And like I said before, when it's up 3-1, I'm like, unfortunately, I don't see the Rockets beating them three straight times. It's damn near impossible. Curry and Butler, they're too good. It's just hard. Ever since I signed up with Fanatics, I've been doing way better my bets than FanDuel. I'm liking the platform. Shout out to Fanatics. Yeah, they're definitely because their odds are different, especially with live bets. Fanatics with live bets are crazy. I love it. Half of us didn't hit the like button. We have 44, only 21 likes. Yeah, people was playing. I'm gonna tell them. Then what happened with why Steph ain't score? He scored, and in the game, Steph is older. Steph ain't the same Steph. Same we see LeBron. Like, you gotta think like LeBron. Like I was telling y'all, LeBron he's 40 years old. I played basketball yesterday, and I cooked everybody because I'm naturally athletic, naturally talented. So right now I can hit 5 in a row, hit threes, so I still got it. But I was playing the kids and playing the old heads. Playing a horse like nobody, probably NBA players probably can't beat me a horse. Cause I practice playing horse. Cause since I'm older, I'm like, I'm not about to play one on one. I'm not about to play, I'm gonna tear Achilles or something. I'm not gonna do that. But I will play around the world and I will play horse. So I practice my shots in horse. But one shot we was doing, I was always up when we was playing horse. And I'm like, all right, let me go do a Steph Curry shot, right? Like a far half court type three, right? And I'm shooting these. And when I tell y'all, all of this hurt because I shoot left hand, right handed, but I can shoot both hands. So my main hand, I shoot with my left. My shoulder is killing me. My legs is killing me. My knees because I ain't been playing and stuff. And then today, since I had tots practice, I'm running around with the kids because I'm a old head that's gonna have fun. So I'm running around pulling flags, we're in the rain, we having fun. Man, I was limping early. I'm like, man, me dealing with these damn kids. So I'm saying this to say, right? I'm 38 years old with not a lot of miles of NBA miles on me, right? LeBron is 40. Even though he's a alien, he's like I call him a robot. He's a robot. Even robots get tired. So I'm saying that to say LeBron is good for 2 quarters. First and the fourth, second and the third, first and the fourth and the second, however you want to do it. LeBron will give you 2 quarters where he's probably the best player on the court. After that, he's going to be one of the worst players on the court because he's done. So that's what happened with LeBron. Now with Steph Curry is older too. When you're older, like say like 5 years ago, Steph, he can just shoot those threes, have no problem. Now he's shooting those threes and the shoulder is hurting him. So his shot is not as crisp and not as clean as it was before because he's old, so he don't have the same rhythm. He running around everywhere, so he's getting tired, and players are double teaming him, so it's making it a lot harder for him. Where it's not as easy, and you got to think the last game, Steph didn't have no rest. He played like 40 plus minutes. He played 40 plus minutes. And it was an easy fade for this game because it's like, all right, Steph just played a bunch of minutes. You're going to need him to play a bunch of minutes tonight. He ain't going to have it, which he didn't have. And he had to play 2 games again. So I don't know if he's going to catch his win because they're hopping right on the plane going to Minnesota. So, we're going to see how that end up panning out for him. But that's why Steph didn't do it. There was zero energy in that building until my phone dropped. Until the third quarter. I missed the game. I was at work watching them live on my break. I got to get back tonight. Let's get it tomorrow. I'm still shocked about the Cavs. You know what's crazy? I knew Garland wasn't playing. I knew that was going. I forget. I didn't know Garland wasn't playing. I didn't even notice Garland wasn't playing. What's going on with Garland? Why Garland didn't play? Let's see. Why did Garland didn't play? What was that about, Mr. Garland? Garland did not play. Left great toe hyperextension. What? Garland toe has been ruled out for Sunday. A left toe hyperextend. Sound like somebody stepped on his toe or something. I don't know. That's interesting. Shit Pacers. Shit Pacers hell for the Cavs. Facts. I can't wait to be able to bet when I get back on Wednesday. Right now, exactly what usually happen is the worst thing can happen is when you go out of state. When you go out of state, it feel like that is when all bets completely pop off and you watching people get rich and you like, bro, this is a play I have did the last 20 days straight and haven't won. And soon as I go out of town, everybody hitting it would have covered your last 80 days. Like, as soon as you see Bobby hit like that banger or something, that's crazy. I'm able to bet with you and Bobby. 4-0, unfortunately. Knicks fan here, but Boston got this. Yeah, Corwin. I think it's going to be the Wolves and Celtics. Like Ant-Man got the heart. That would be interesting to see. I would love to see that. I love Ant and the Cavs. It's gonna be interesting. The Cavs. I watched that too. Cavs are not as exciting. They get Holiday back too. That's major. Jets games was intense, bro. Crazy. Scoring a goal. Cole scored a goal with 3 seconds left to tie it up in a game 7, and they won it overtime. I didn't even check and see who scored the game-winning goal because I didn't have time to do any bets on that game. That's crazy. The Jets. Jets to me were the better team. Who scored the game? Lowry? Lowry. Lowry scored the game-winning goal. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't do no bets like goals. Both of those teams, I don't like too much with goals, but wish I would have did some other stuff. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Did you win today? Yes. NBA, I went 6-9. So we won money if you tailed my NBA plays. I gave 10 props. One got voided. Gary Payton got voided. We went 6 for 9 winning day. MLB. Huh. I ain't checked it yet. Let's see. What do we do with MLB today? Did we win money with baseball? Giants 2.5. Covered. I was going to go 3.5. I was going to max it out, but plus 100 even looked perfectly. So I'm like, I'll just leave it at that. So we hit that, and they won easily. The second play with our tie in Astros over, we hit that. So that's 2.5 units up. Garland and Freeman, we end up hitting that one. So that's 3.5 units up. My round robin, this hit, we hit for 0.7 units. So that is 4.2 units up. And the last one, 2 hits, 4.7. So 3.7. And the rest of these didn't hit. So I will assume we probably hit for about 3 units. So we made money with NBA. We made money with MLB with both of them. So I would gladly take it with no problems. Whenever you make money, that is always a good day. Under. Ooh, did I make money with this under? That would be great. I didn't get a notification with ESPN Bet, so I don't think I made money with that. Let's see. Nope, I'm broke in there. So the under didn't hit. Who? 2 people cooked it. Ellie White got a hit, and Ozuna Marcel got 2 hits. But yes, we made money. Corwin said, get them likes up. Stop playing around. Yeah, never do that again. Words might get swept too. Only reason I say they wouldn't get swept. There you got Curry and Jimmy Butler. They both can get you one game. I will say they can lose in 6. The kicker is they're going to be in trouble if they go down 0-2. If they don't split, it's going to be bad for them. They need to split. The only problem is, and they should win, it's going to be hard with this next game for them to win because you just play your starters 40 minutes plus in back-to-back games with no rest. They're going to be exhausted. And the only reason they won today is because people that you ain't respect. But he had 30 with 3 points or whatever it is. Atlanta, what's a good safe bet for tomorrow? We got to look at it. I haven't looked at anything for tomorrow yet. Wolves reincarnated the 90s NBA players. To me, they play different. Yes, they do. Jalen, that's an actor from ER. She said that's an actor from ER. I'm like, bro, who is that white man? Listen, Wolves versus Boston. What's worse? 40 versus 29. No one hitting them likes. Get them up, y'all. Get them up. Don't make 8 yell at y'all. OKC to win it all. The Heat need a point guard, Lando. Is Tyler Hero a point guard or shooting guard? Hurt toe. He was out 2 games the last series. Florida is the worst to bet. Florida have Hard Rock, right? Florida Trash only they have Hard Rock. Hard Rock is actually good. I like Hard Rock when I'm in Florida because I can do 80% of my bets that I regular do with Hard Rock. So I rock with Hard Rock, to be honest. I put 500 on the Pacers money line. Good game. That was some good money doing that. I've been doing okay with Sleeper in Florida. I think Sleeper is it in Michigan yet? No, it's bet 365 in Michigan. I got to try out. Jalen Green, bruh. Why did I think it would be any different tonight? I took his under. He had to prove it to me. Pacers printed money tonight. No money lines or single bets on sleepers. That's why I use Hard Rock. So we got 5 more minutes. Well, 4 more minutes before I finish my drink and have my smoke and figure out the game plan for tomorrow. So ask all the questions y'all have right now when y'all have me here. What question do you have for a player? See, I'm over here. I need a bath with some damn Epsom salt. Them kids whooped on me. Well, I whooped on them. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. My drink, nah, we need to refill you. So I'm got some new tequila. So I went into my liquor store tonight. My boy Cody, who helped run a store. I walked in. He like, "What you drinking?" Because he already know I'm gonna get some tequila or something. I was like, since I've been spending $1 million every day, I need the best quality cheap tequila you can find. And he's big on tequila with me now, because we got him on tequila. He was like, "Lando, this is $40. Get it." I was like, "I've never heard of Hacienda. I think somebody recommended it to me before." I'm like, "Seriously?" He's like, "Yes. Try it. If you don't like it, I got $10 of my own money on your next tequila." So I'm like, "All right, let's pop it open in the store." So we pop it open in the store and go in the back. And we all take some shots. And I can honestly say this is like an 8.7 out of 10. This tequila, oh my gosh. Now y'all know I'm bougie with my tequilas. This for $40. This is kind of better. I think I poured way too much. All right, no, I didn't. This is kind of better than my bougie expensive tequilas, to be honest. So I will probably always keep about 2 or 3 of these at the house because no hangover, no additives. My tequila, no additives and no sugars and stuff. We like that clean stuff because we have to do things in the morning. Hacienda, that's that Mexican tequila. Moscow, I'm telling you, is better. Moscow, that is a good tequila. I never had it, but I know it's good because for the price. I know it's good because Cody and my liquor store people tell me that it's good. Yeah, give it a look. 5 Cinco de Mayo. What's up? Yeah, y'all know Tequila Land. Y'all know Tequila Lando is dropping some bangers tomorrow. Y'all know tequila. I got it in my system, baby. Y'all know what time I'm on for Cinco de Mayo. Tequila Lando is gonna go crazy. I might be on tequila all day. I don't got no job. It's Cinco de Mayo. I don't got shit to do. You think Brunson will do good tomorrow? No. Nah. Well, it don't matter. I see them getting blown out tomorrow, to be honest. They got to prove it to me. I'm taking Boston to cover the spread, no matter what the spread is. I'm telling y'all right now, that's gonna probably be official play. Can't even hold you. why I'm staying after the race. Look at you here in Miami. You over there in Miami turning up. That's where I need to be because this is BS. Man, I used to be in Miami like twice a month, man. I miss Miami, Florida, and everything. I was kicking with some people from Fort Lauderdale today. I was talking to them. Fort Lauderdale have some nice spots too. I do rock with Fort Lauderdale a lot. So yeah, Florida, that is like my second home. Once I get rich and bougie, I will have a place in Jupiter, Florida. That is where I can golf and all the rich people be at. I love Jupiter, Florida. Um, yeah, I love all places in Florida. Cleveland getting swept. Man, if we talk Anejo, then Hassan's is a good tequila. Let me screenshot that. Never, never had them. I'm just about to hit tomorrow. Now, thanks to you, Orlando. What you think about Denver and New York? Money line. That's a terrible money line. What they have Denver as so it's like upsets. Let's see who you got. What's the spread with Denver game to blow out? The good only thing is the Thunder ain't played in like a month since they swept whoever they played. So the Thunder ain't played in like a month. Um, Denver won that series and they really didn't play good that series, if you ask me. Joker didn't look like Joker. Zubac was on his head. Zubac outplayed him, in my opinion. Michael Porter Jr. played like crap that whole series. Murray did his job. Gordon did his job. Who else is on that starting lineup? I don't know. Westbrook did better than his job. So like role players did good. Stars ain't star. I just don't see OKC not making it to the finals. They're the best team in the NBA. They have the best player, in my opinion, with SGA. And they have the best bench and just the best team. I just don't see anybody beating them in those 7-game series. They're just too good. They just get a rebound and just run. And you don't know who's going to score. And yeah, I think even first round, SGA didn't play good. SGA was struggling to score 25 points every game. And they still swept them. So it's going to be interesting. I wouldn't put my heart. Yeah, it's not bad. You get good value. Only reason if you bet Denver, only reason I'm betting on Denver is because Denver have been playing recently. They played yesterday. And OKC ain't played forever. So you'll be hoping on rustiness and a Russell Westbrook to be in his old stomping grounds. So if anybody can play in OKC on the road, is him because he helped build that house. Russ helped build that house, and you know the fans are still going to be rooting for Russ because they still love him, you know. So they're going to be rooting for him. He's going to be hyped. So if Russ go off, you know, could get interesting. Could get interesting. I wish Detroit won it, man. They played better. Yeah, man. I wish they won it too. Get that money. Orlando, you think we should still bet New York just in case Vegas? Hell no. You can. Like, yeah, take both upsets just in case. And put a few dollars on it. I wouldn't put no real money on it, me personally. But, just in case. Put some real money on it. If anything, definitely put money on like Boston to blow them out by 30 and OKC to blow them out by 30. So do crazy stuff like that. Definitely do both teams score 100 points in the third quarter. Because you got to think OKC is probably the number one team that was doing that. You have in Boston. OKC and Boston both can score 100 points in 3 quarters, and the Cavs. So imagine, shoot, you might mess around and do a 3-legger just with those 3, even though the Cavs ain't playing. That next game, hey, Mike can do it. Mike can get it. We got some new people in here. What's going on? What's popping? I was thinking that just in case, yeah, you can add, do some freaky stuff. You can switch it up just a little bit. Why not? Nothing is wrong with that. Any last questions? Any last questions? Ask your boy. Ask your boy. My torch. Didn't get like a little lighter torch. This is a dope one. Well, it was a dope one. Mr. Banger himself is in here. The man, the myth, the legend, Bobby Middle Fingers is in the chat. Mr. Banger himself, Mr. No Home Run himself, Mr. Double Double. His name changes every day. Today is Mr. No Home Run. Mr. Goatman, Goatman. Bobby, I was saying, to be honest, you are on one of the most historic runs I ever seen in my life. You are probably #1, the best capper in the world right now within the last like 2 months. You're on a run where every capper in history usually cool down. You ain't cool down. I don't know if you owe Uncle Sam $1 billion or whatever you own. Because this brother is hot. If you are not in a Hall of Fame, that's only $30. Y'all seen somebody won $9,000 today. And that's just off one play. If he did it 100%, Bobby told him to do it, he probably won like 16,000. So he probably didn't even show us his other ones he hit. He's been hot. The haters been hating. And I don't even know what you can hate about when it's just consistent. Now, I'm mad I didn't do it because I've been out all day. Been doing kid stuff first thing in the morning. Then I had to go to baby shower, so I didn't get to put in not one of Bobby bets. That's why I ain't do no video. I've been busy all day. But my brother has been going crazy, and people been sending me money to give to Bobby. So they've been tipping the capper. Shout out to that. Make sure you tip the capper when you hit big money like that. And all you just did was click a little link in this chat. Definitely got to tip the capper. My $100 parlay, Bobby. If we don't, you getting canceled. I'm mad I couldn't bet your no home runs. Hard Rock don't have it. Bobby dropping triple doubles lately. What up, Bobby? I want some good money with your picks. Bobby worked for Vegas. Shit, he worked. Vegas don't like Bobby. Bobby, Vegas get ready to lock him up when they see Bobby coming. The books don't want to see Bobby coming. Bobby needs to make his own channel at this point. Bobby, the people said, Bobby got a channel, he just don't post at all. Bobby, why you don't get a channel? The thing is, most people don't realize, most people don't want to be a YouTuber and do this, right? Because the thing is, if you have a channel the way I do it, like if people got Discord and stuff, #1, you got to be good at marketing. You got to know how to market. You got to know how to, be a people person. #2, you got to know how to talk on camera. I've been on here for 69 minutes with you guys. You got to know how to look at a damn phone and talk to invisible people, and everybody see you walking around, and you just got to know how to do that. Got to know how to do thumbnails. You got to know how to do tags, all of that type of stuff. And then you got to know how to make money consistently where people love you enough to pay money consistently and all that type of stuff. You got to be good. You got to be good. So most people don't want to deal with y'all. Then you got to deal with the hate, because when you got a channel and you win money, it was crazy. I noticed. I was telling Bobby the other day. I'm like, when you don't hit, you got haters. People gonna hate on you. Hate. When you do hit big, it's crazy. You get triple the haters. Even members, the people that pay. And the main thing is they just mad because they didn't hit. Oh my God, you put in 20 bets. Okay, if he put in 20 bets, but one bet covered all your bets for the next 3 months, probably should have put in them 20 bets. You know. Where we find Bobby? You find Bobby in the Hall of Fame. Paid $30 and you get access to every play that Bobby put in. He's been doing his thing. So that's where you find him. What's funny is the day before, it was somebody talking about Bobby No. That's crazy. Yesterday, see? Jamar caught it. Yesterday, somebody was talking about Bobby No home runs. And I like spaz out because Bobby been hitting these damn no home runs all April. All April, right? And remember, somebody that paid good money came on, is in the chat like, man, Bobby, you got New York on the no home run, man. Where you doing your research? Where you get this at? And I'm like, I'm not. Why are y'all questioning this man about his plays, especially no home runs? That's the last thing you question. Leave that man alone. It's if it's gonna hit or it's not. But when it hit, it's covering everything for the rest of your year. You gotta think, for example, right? Say my man signed up this month in May in a membership, and let's say he lost $300 so far since he been in here. He like, man, I like these no home runs. I've been doing them. I'm gonna drop $25 on them. And a day he hit for $9,000. His membership is what? $300 a year? His membership is paid for the rest of his life. off of one day. That's what type of variety you get with it. Soon as I upgrade to premium, that's when Bobby gonna stop hitting. Unfortunately, it's just the way it works. I always mess with Bobby and say, I tell Bobby all the time, if I tell Bobby plays, we ain't making no money. He ain't making no money. If I tell Bobby plays, he ain't making no money. and you know, if I don't, like today, I don't. Like every time he been hitting, I ain't tell. And he's been going crazy. When I do tell, we don't win no money. So I don't have no problem, because if he hit, we all win. It helps signups, it helps promotion and all that stuff. But the thing is, I have hit a bunch of plays. Last year we hit a no home run. I hit for $3 grand off one of his no home runs. So, you know, unfortunately, like Jack today, Jack sent him $50. And I was like, damn, Jack, I'm happy you got in on it. He was like, bro, I got tired of missing out. He's like, I got tired of missing out. So even Jack made some money. And y'all know Jack is bad luck. That's how you know Bobby is hot. Even Jack made some money today. See, look at him. You already know Jack T and I always missing the bangers. Jack hit some money hit today. He was in on it. Do you think tomorrow will be a no home day? No home run day. Bobby, what time are you cooking tomorrow? Bobby don't know. Bobby don't know. A couple of them free picks got me burnt lately. I gave out all free picks today and they all won. Well, they didn't win. We won money in MLB. We won money in the NBA. So how did you get burnt today? Probably because you didn't do them right and you just parlayed them. So that is a false statement. But, you know, NBA have been getting cooked, though. I can say I've been getting cooked in NBA. Been good with MLB. A low Saudi when I miss out sometimes. Hell yeah, me too. Bobby, and I had both of them cars in the shop, so I need all that money. Bobby got me back in the future sports book. Bobby is like, I don't want, don't worry about this. I haven't mentioned it, no home run bets. We about to charge more just for Bobby plays if y'all don't stop playing with Bobby Dang. Yeah, y'all better leave Bobby alone. Bobby been on some real bougie shit lately. And I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna let my man be bougie. Bobby today, he came like Big Red today. He said my office hours 9 to 5. Bobby said, hey y'all, this is my off day. Somebody said, but I didn't even know y'all had off days. We technically don't, unless we do. Like today I had some busy stuff. We just do it every day. At this point, we used to it. But Bobby said he taking some off days. And I can't even get mad at him. I was about to text you and talk some smack. I was. But I was like, if anybody can take off day, it's Bobby. So Bobby needs some PTO, I guess. I'm over here working on music and refreshing the Bobby chat slips like a fiend. I need a week or two free trial or something, not hating. Y'all don't need no damn free trial, nigga. It's $30. Fuck you need a free trial for? See, you got me cussing and stuff. Need a free trial. I don't need no damn free trial. Go do some damn DoorDash, make $30 and do it in the chat and try to make your money back. That's what you do. $30 damn. Man out here doing all this damn research and doing all these plays. I follow Bobby plays exactly and usually even higher. People sleep on my boy Souls. He be smacked. Yeah, because Souls, his strategy is great. He don't force anything. He's a safe better. He's very unique on how he bet. You can't tell me I don't have the best cappers in the world. Can't tell me I don't. Because I do. I'm so sad because I can't bet until Thursday. Still going to be, yeah, that's the worst when you got to wait till that money come in and you watch everybody make some money and you come in and all you do is lose some money. I ain't going to speak that on you, but that's usually how I go. Ain't nothing like Jack doing football season. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for football season and Jack, because Jack been calm. I'm noticing doing MLB season startup, Jack don't spaz out as much. I guess he drink heavier during football season or whatever it is. And he's happy because or he's probably happy because his Washington team is in the playoffs. He's probably happy with that. Orlando, you don't always be winning, bro. If you do it 365 days out of the year, you're not gonna always be winning. But I win more than I lose. So that's all that matter. That boy Tony in a hyperbolic time chamber until he come back with some heat. Souls is wonderful. Drop that $30 a day worth of bets and you gonna make it right back. Yeah, all the cappers be on fire. 30 is nothing to you, especially if you're hitting. Hey, it's fine. I'm still rocking with everyone. I'm about to destroy NFL this year. Watch me. And Bobby, that ain't his cup of tea last year. Bobby went crazy on NFL. Slow, like on the low key tip. Bobby units on NFL. Every week he was hitting. It was just real low key because he wasn't hitting no crazy bangers, but he was just winning every single week. So Bobby got better with NFL. Don't let Bobby figure out NFL. Oh my gosh. Because with NBA, he cracked the code with the double doubles. He was a double double whisperer. I say he sold his soul to get double doubles. MLB, no home runs. WNBA coming up in a few weeks, baby. What you gonna do on the WNBA? NFL, what you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Bobby about to destroy the NFL. Can't wait till some props come out. I usually go to Bobby for bangers, Tony for the bankroll, and Lando for the mix of both. Yep, yeah. That's what I usually do. It was funny because I don't play Bobby unit plays. I play Bobby bangers, and I live with it because I only put like $2, few dollars on it. So I'm like, I don't care about that. Tony like plus 1,000s are like consistent. Soul, you can do souls for his units. His units, especially NFL, his units is very consistent, especially when they start doing them first quarter yards and props and stuff. That was a game changer. I've been trying to hit a free one and pay my way on the profits. I get it. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with it. Curry redeemed himself in the second half. It was easy in the second half at this point. He had no pressure. That was easy work. So let me get ready and look at these plays for tomorrow. See what we got. See what's the game plan and all that type of good stuff. I appreciate you guys from rocking with us. Let's see. Did we get any new Hall of Famers while we was on the live? Let's see if we got some new Hall of Famers so we can give a shout out to you guys if y'all did sign up while we was on here. Last sign up was Meet Mayhem. Shout out to Mayhem. Mizelle Burgos. Is that Miss Burgos in here? Bernice Burgos? Holla at a player. We got an Omar. Shout out to Omar. Canada today. So Canada in the building. Shout out to Canada. Miles. No, the Miles already in there. JoJo. Jay Woods. So we got a few. Weezy F Baby. Weezy F Baby. JJ. Shout out to JJ. Dantes. Nikita, you just signed up and you in here complaining. Nikita signed up today. That's the one that was just saying, I gotta pay my rent. I need a banger now. Oh my gosh. Is that Andrea? She already giving me Andrea vibes. Andrea, is that you? Lord, don't let that be Andrea, please, Lord. Don't let that be Andrea. Gator. Bro. Gator signed up yesterday. Remember I just told y'all, let's just say if my man signed up this month, he signed up yesterday and hit for 9K the same day. Let me make sure that's him, bro. Gator 47. I think that's the one who hit that banger. This is a historic hit. If my man, let me see, is it Gator? Let me go to Bobby Chat, see if I can find him. Gator 47. Gator 47. Shout out to Gator. Welcome, Gator. Gator signed up yesterday and hit for 9K in his first day. You can't never in his lifetime ever tell him anything bad about my chat, about me, about Bobby. He might fight you. If he's at the gym and somebody be like, man, I hate that Top Sports Debate, he might swing on you. He may, imagine making 9K. You spent $30. Imagine that, spending $30 in your first. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Wow. That's wild. That's wild. I'll be parlaying and always missing by one. I know you be parlaying and missing by one. We know what you be doing. What's going on? Raina in the building. Bobby. Hey, Lando, I've been a subscriber for at least 2.5 years, and my payment didn't go through for some reason. Josh, did you inbox me? Because it ain't make no sense. Because your payments come out on the 2nd every month, and it went through every single month, but it didn't go through on the 2nd because what it shows me is I can show you what it shows me. Live, because I can't screenshot you a message in the Patreon chat, but I can show you what I see while we on here. Josh. Yep, Josh, you've been on here for a while. But since you've been member so long, Let me know if they're trying to force you to upgrade to the higher membership because you're on a $20 plan. If it's trying to force you to go higher, inbox me and I'll take care of you. So look, for example, you see how I show paid on a second? Paid, and it declined. So the card declined for whatever reason on a second. So you need to figure that out. See if it lets you go through because you want to stay on a $20 plan because you'll be on a $30 plan. But I still will probably just give you a discount code or something because you've been a member from like the OG days. So if it's forcing you, let me know and I'll take care of you anyway. But so don't do the new membership yet. So let me know what that situation is. See if it allow you to just update something and you stay on that plan. If not, we gonna take you. We gonna take care of you anyway because you've been rocking with a player for a long time. 9K the first day. Eric, what's good, Lando? What's the difference between Patreon and Discord? I've been busy this weekend because I'm starting a Discord and gonna figure it out so we can test over there and just do it for free for right now. Just test and see. I'm assuming it's basically the same thing. It's just, in my opinion, Patreon is more organized and more professional and more structure based. Discord is a wild, wild west, but you can do more. So I would say Patreon is more like iPhone. iPhone is community. It's easier. Once you in, you're kind of hooked to it. It's simpler. But Android, you can unlock it and do so much more than what you can do on iPhone because iPhone is going to be strict. Android probably is like Discord where you can do everything. You guys can send pictures, you can send videos, everybody can have their chats, you get your notifications. And the only reason I'm even considering Discord is because Patreon haven't been on their ones and twos enough, and I want a direct connection with the ownership or their tech team for whenever I want things to be done. I can tell them what needs to be done and they need to do it because I know a million things that they can make. They can make Patreon better. Something as simple as videos, being able to send pictures in the messages, being able to do voice notes, being able to send multiple pictures at once. So instead of everybody sending one slip, imagine being able to send 5 slips and swiping through it. It's a bunch of things Patreon needs to do better. So that's why they're making me having to do it. Gabe said Discord has voice chat rooms and different kind of channels like Patreon. So Discord is something you'll consider for us in the future. Yes, I'm considering it right now. I'm just, because all like cappers and all the scammer cappers and everybody got Discord. So I don't think it's too many cappers that have Patreon. I like Patreon system. They pay, they do their thing, they take a crazy fee and all that stuff, but you know. So and I don't know how it works, such as, so say if somebody paying $20 a month with Discord, if you don't pay, do you not have access to it? Do you still have access to it? So I would have to test it out and kind of figure it out. Wait, I knew that was Gabe. Yes, that is Gabe. I'm just used to him, and I know his ugly face at this point. So, hello, Gabe. I'm used to him at this point. Gabe, why you not a moderator over here? Let's make you a moderator. Oh no, hold on. Did I make you a standard moderator? No, hold on. I made you a standard moderator. Let's make you a real moderator where block words, change chats, modes, and lives, review chat messages, hide, import, put people in timeouts. Yeah, I better do that. Gay with the hard eyes. Raina over there. Raina done had her drink tonight. Raina ready to risk it all with Jose over in Miami. Raina gonna come back. She gonna come back home, bro, to DC with one of them damn Cuban babies. Raina better get off the tequila tonight. She gonna risk it all in Miami once Jose starts speaking some damn Spanish to her ass. It's gonna be, oh yeah, mami, ven aquí ahora. She like, what you say? She gonna say some broken Spanish. Oh my. And like, oh, she trying to say, oh, like, hey, come on over here. Raina gonna be choosing out there. She on that Moscow, see? She already know that. Oh, sweetie, you don't need Moscow. I get the best stuff for you. She's like, what is it? They like Corona. No, that's Mexicans. Corona. Oh, my girl out there. They gonna be choosing her and her friends out in. They gonna be choosing her and her friends out in Miami. Y'all gotta watch out. Raina be out in these streets. She ain't gonna sit at the crib. She gonna get out, look cute, go out with her friends, post on Instagram. She ain't about to play no games. My dog ain't playing no games with y'all. If you ain't putting your best foot forward. Raina mean queen in Spanish for your information. Let's go. See? Come on. Come on. ChatGPT just taught her, gave her some game. Nothing wrong with that. This is my music account. My fault. I should introduce myself for Patreon family here. Drop some bars then. You know, Bobby like the Spanish woman. Bobby will speak some Spanish for you real quick. There's gonna be some hood Spanish. Drop some bars for us, Gabe. Anyone heard from Chef Tony? Yeah, he talked to us in the chat. He is spending money on the islands and doing music stuff. And now I'm about to buy a new house. Would he need to invite us over so we can turn up at his new house and be hood rats? But he said he'd be back in June. It's the best time to take a break. Well, not for NBA, but, you know, he want to basically come back, get closer towards that football, so nothing wrong with that. See, I'm telling you, no bars on the melon. He's, oh, yeah, he love a boy. He gonna sing to you. Me, I drop these bars for you. I'm gonna blaze you. I ain't gonna sing to you. I'm gonna blaze you, though. I battle you. That's all I got. That's all a player got. Look at this, man. It's just been all day wet. Look at that. Birds. Frogs. About to be frogging it up in a minute. I need to cut these down. These boys so dead. Those trees is all the way dead. Hello, birdie. Now my frogs talk to me. When they come back out, when they do the hatching and all that stuff, frogs, they talk to me. We got a good relationship. But they ain't back yet. They'll be back in a few months. Why y'all talk as soon as I turn around? Happen when you live in the country. You got animals popping up at your house every day, and you wake up to a million deer eating all your damn grass. Next time we all hit Craze and Bobby, we all chipping in on the yacht. Man, we gonna do the meetup. We gonna have to do the meetup. The first meetup gonna have to be in Vegas because this is Vegas and we're gamblers. So the first meetup is gonna be in Vegas. I'm definitely gonna organize it. Everybody get tickets and everybody this where we rent out a whole place. Better do our parlays. But I wanna do it like a capper convention where I'm gonna invite other cappers. So it'd be like an annual thing where other cappers be able to bring their following and we'd be able to network, it just sucks because I just don't mess with any other cappers. I don't trust them. But, I still, let them bring their followers, come on down, do their thing, be a dope thing, and I'll just host it, and we'll be able to do a capper battle, and I better whoop on all of them. Bobby better whoop on all of them, so we better prove we the best, have some things, so we better steal all their subscribers because they realize they're not that good. So I guess they probably wouldn't come if we did that, Bobby. They'd be like, man, who is them over there cooking everybody else? Would y'all come if we did a meetup? What would y'all want the first meetup to be? It would be Vegas or Detroit, because Detroit you get to do all sports bets, and I live out here and I know what we'd be able to do. Vegas or Detroit. I usually listen to that gate. I don't even know what animals it be. It should be some weird sounds they be making. Weird sounds. Y'all want to do that? Meet up? Detroit, because I live across the pond. Oh, Canada. Yeah, first one easily could be in Detroit because I'll be able to make it easier. Hotel, well, Vegas hotel's easy. Set up a Tiger game like a next year. Do it, we all get a Tiger game. Get a dope ass suite or something. That'd be dope. In the summer. Definitely if I did it, because I'll probably do it in May. Probably a year from now. May, June, July, August. It gotta be warm. Hit the like button. Meetup would be great. Same midnight. My SoundCloud has newer stuff. My YouTube been dry for a minute because I've been neglecting this account. Gabe said he'll fly out to Vegas. That's what. I just love Vegas because I'm a gambler, and I'm just gonna be on the tables, and I ain't gonna be doing sports betting. I'm just gonna be on the crap table. But Detroit got the casinos and stuff. D came out here for his birthday in March and had a ball. Ain't want to leave. Ain't want to get him out of here. D, is you back? He's out in Dominican Republic right now. Are you back home? D been real quiet. Gotta make sure one of them damn Dominicans ain't get my boy. My boy been real quiet. I got check on him after I get off this, because D been quiet. My dog probably drunk somewhere. That's about 6 hours in the air for me to tail and lose. Jeez. That's a long ass flight. Do it in New Orleans. I don't know. New Orleans would be a terrible place to do it, to be honest. It's just not a setup for it. For gamblers, I don't know what sports plays, like what sports apps and that's legal out there. New Orleans smell like dirty boobs and horse crap. I like New Orleans, just stink. You get used to it after the first day. Food is amazing. I like New Orleans. It's hard. Airports, it's like too many flights don't fly direct into New Orleans. I heard Detroit finally do have some. I used to play the Keys. Not too much. Yep. All right, let me get up out of here. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Let's cook. Shout out to Bobby for hitting bangers and doing all this stuff. Don't be lame. Come join the Hall of Fame. Come rock with us. Let's go.